I don't know. We can always edit this out, but whatever.
No.
But I really liked last episode how you just literally turn it on and you're like, all right, you guys are on, like, boom, go, you know.
Yes,
Threw us
sir.
right into the fire. I thought we were gonna talk about it and share some ideas and shit, and like fuck that.
Fuck that, bro.
He's your planning.
We're in it. Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Rolling.
Roll it. Roll it.
Rolling in the deep, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Adele?
Yeah.
Rolling in. Wait, we can't sing that song.
What?
If this is on YouTube, we're gonna get flagged.
You can
right?
sing it. Though.
Yeah, you
can sing it.
because then it's a cover.
Don't play the thing. Just don't play the song.
Oh, gotcha.
You can sing
Gotcha.
it. That's because you're basically doing a cover.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, that would be
now-
so restricted as YouTube. Like,
But now I'm not gonna sing Adele because now I just ruined the moment. I was thinking about a different song though. I was thinking about that song that's like rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. You know that song?
Yeah.
I don't know what song that is. I just know it's a song.
It sounds like a very urban song. Yeah.
Urban?
Rolling on the,
Like Keith Urban?
on the river?
Keith Urban?
I don't know. Is that a sports reference? I don't know.
No, Keith Urban.
Like black, maybe.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's what you know,
black
urban,
urban and black?
Is that not, you know,
The same thing?
It doesn't go together? All right, maybe not urban. Maybe the word was
urban.
ethnic.
Ethnic?
Not white.
Yeah, it was definitely not a white song.
I don't think it was a white song.
I don't know. I just think a big fro lady going roll. You know, so that's what I.
Oh, okay. So you're thinking some like 70s like jazz R&B kind of stuff where they're like background singers that go like snap and like they go like that.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah. Hey, I just painted a great picture right there.
Yeah, I
they're
think
in
so.
They're in the back like ooh, 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 like that. You know?
Yeah,
Oh man, I wish I could go back to that time. I would love to be in like the 70s or 80s in like a cool little bar scene while they got like not like disco music, but like just like the music of that era. You know what I mean?
Bro, the music was like cocaine. You know, like,
Yeah,
that was the music.
yeah.
Best cocaine of probably ever. The
I mean,
70s?
I think statistically speaking, yeah, but we don't know if like the cavemen had it.
Caveman probably did have cocaine.
I would think so.
Now they had
Inventing the
shrooms,
wheel
dog.
must have been a feat, bro. You can't do that sober. Inventing the wheel out of a rock. You have to hack at it. With a rock.
Yeah, man.
You know, all right, let's go.
Yeah, you got to do something to the rock.
Yep.
Dwayne.
To Dwayne.
Yeah, do something.
Shout out Dwayne.
You gotta do some rock before building the rock. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dude,
or
what if?
making the rock.
Dude, do you think?
Do some rocks before you do rocks.
Wait a sec. So wait, everyone used to be cavemen, right?
Right. Neanderthals? Is that different than a caveman?
I think they're technically kind of the same.
It's like the evolutions
But
of man, right?
was Dwayne Johnson ever a caveman? Like, obviously he has ancestors, but who the fuck are that guy's ancestors? Like, they must have been like giant people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like how they say Brock Lesnar is directly related to Vikings.
Vikings, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So who the fuck is
Yeah.
Dwayne Johnson related
Yeah,
to?
dude. I think we just discovered he's an alien because there's no one else who's like that guy.
You think The Rock is CIA?
No, he's an alien.
Oh,
Like from a like aliens.
Yeah.
You know aliens.
You're like aliens aren't CIA, dog.
Aliens.
I don't know.
Well,
why I
aliens
said
might be in the CIA. I could see that.
Yeah, actually, like they must be like the whole section, like the CIA.
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
Like the alien division.
The alien division.
They're
It's
working
like you need
together,
level
bro.
5 clearance.
They're in cahoots
Yeah, they're in cahoots.
this whole time.
Yeah, they might be in cahoots. Like, do you think there's aliens out there? This is how we do podcasts.
I know. I think we probably asked like 4 questions. Is there a caveman? Is it? And
Yeah,
then we like skipped on.
we're jumping. That was
So what's the newest question?
What's the newest question?
Oh, are aliens real?
Do you believe in aliens?
We'll
go back to the other questions.
I don't know, bro. I think more than likely they're out there. I think the odds are with the amount of planets, the amount of galaxies, the amount of planets in the galaxies, and then you throw black holes in there.
Urban holes.
There you go, you know? I think there's gotta be, bro.
Black holes matter. Yeah, aliens. Yeah, they definitely exist. There's no way. And I don't think that they're not already here or haven't at least made contact.
That was too many negatives. You don't think they're not already here? I'm like, wait. So
No.
do you think they're here?
Yeah, I think they're probably already here.
Okay, they're here.
And if they're not already here, they've definitely made contact. And like someone's government's trying to hide it.
No, I think they definitely made contact because there was like a whole release during the pandemic, right? I
Yeah.
think when it just started, there was like, oh, here it is, guys. But it was such a dark time that even I was like, yeah, I'm not looking into it.
Right.
I don't got time.
But so I don't know what podcast I heard this on, but I definitely heard it somewhere that remember when you said like all those UFO sightings and those reports got released during the pandemic,
Mhm.
and there was even like sightings kind of, people were like, oh, I thought I saw this or whatever, but like it got increased.
Yeah, it was like admitting, like straight up admittance from the government, right?
Or those UFO those UFO like
you fucks, you know.
the videos like the captured on like the dashboard cam of the fighter jet when it like zips away really quick.
Uh-huh.
There's a theory that all of those like sightings in the past like 2 years, how it's like ramped up, is just the U.S. trying to be like it's almost like a Cold War tactic with like Russia and China and everyone else in the world, where it's like, yeah, we got these sightings in our backyard, but we're not like making a big deal about it. Like this is just like how we take control of things. You know what I mean? Like it's not like, oh, if Russia or China saw aliens and they started freaking out, we'd be like, oh, that's not good. Like we don't want to get involved with Russia because they're Russia and China, or aliens because they're alien. You know what I mean? It's like we got this shit under control.
You're
We
like,
don't
they're
need
Russian
anyone's-
and Asian.
oh God, no. Oh God, no.
Double whammy.
Don't look at my porn history.
Okay.
It's Russia and Asian.
I think I pieced it together, dog. It
And-
probably looks a little
A little urban.
a little communist.
Yeah, I like
Little
communist porn.
Communist.
Dude, that's for sure a thing.
All right.
All right.
Send me the link. You know what I'm
I'll
saying?
send-
We'll
we'll-
talk later.
Pull it up, Jamie.
No, but I know I wanted to talk about what you were saying, that it's like a Cold War tactic
Yeah.
to kind of like make it seem like, oh, we've seen this shit, but we're not gonna let you in.
Yeah.
We're not gonna tell you everything we've seen.
Yep.
Kind of like that.
Yep. It's like when you watch porn for the first time and you don't tell your parents, like you just wanna know what you know and not share with anyone else.
You're like, I know what you're doing when you lock it, you
Yeah.
kick us out.
Yep.
When you give me money to go to the
I thought you
paletero.
meant to have sex with. I was like, wait a second. Wait a goddamn second.
Well, that's just.
Yeah. What was the other question? Oh, do you think Dwayne Johnson has caveman ancestors?
Or who are his
like,
fucking.
who are his ancestors?
Yeah, who are his ancestors? Who's his lineage?
'Cause
I mean.
we know he's half Samoan, or
Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't Hawaiians? I don't know. Please don't get mad at me if this is wrong. Aren't Hawaiians considered native? Right?
Yeah, I mean, I would think so.
No, I thought I heard that.
Yeah, no. No, I think there's definitely native people in Hawaii.
Like I think Hawaii.
It's like the same.
Hawaiians
It's
or islanders or something. I think they
Islanders.
might be considered native because they're native to the land. I guess.
yeah. No, yeah.
I don't
Well,
know, I don't know.
well, like native in just like the word definition
Mhm.
is just like someone who's is originally from there.
yeah. OG.
Oh, geez.
They're an OG. That sounds way better than native.
Yeah, right.
Or like indigenous or anything like that.
I think indigenous means something else.
Aborigines, like all those
Urban.
sound like like they're gonna go away in a couple of years. Like you can't call them
Like ancient,
Aborigines anymore, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta call them, whatever.
or what's another one?
Because now I think you can't say, is it Eskimo?
Nah.
I
I think
not that one. The other one for
Geronimo. Wait, no.
We need the source. We need the source to do the pod.
Yeah,
The source of the dictionary,
dude, that'd be a good idea. Thesaurus. I've never looked into thesaurus.
bro. I saw this thing the
What
other
kind of
day.
dinosaur is that?
A thesaurus.
A thesaurus? I think I just had a stroke.
Oh, but fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, I saw this thing that was like, what's another word for thesaurus?
Oh, I
Something.
probably
Yeah, is it real Stephen Wright E. Right.
I don't know. Probably just like a book with words in it. That'd be a good definition for a thesaurus.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. There really isn't, man.
Do you think Dwayne Johnson thinks aliens are real? Well, he is one, first of all, but
Bro, that might be his lineage right there. He's some alien
duh.
shit.
Yeah, no, that's spot on.
If he's claiming Natty, he's definitely an alien. If he's claiming he's on the juice, all right, I'll believe you. You might be human. We're probably some just real caveman, like the cream of the crop or whatever that you say it, caveman DNA, bro.
Could you imagine giving like a caveman like cold brew coffee?
Cold brew coffee.
Yeah. Dude, I saw this one tweet like months ago, and I screenshotted it because I thought it was hilarious. It was like, "Rest in peace, velociraptors. You would have loved cold brew." And I just thought that fucking tweet was hilarious. And I saved it, and every once in a while I see it in my photos. And
that's
I'm like, dang, that's funny.
A cold brew, damn, dog.
Yeah, could you imagine like dinosaurs like drinking coffee?
I feel like, yeah, but
Wait.
cold brew's stronger than coffee.
Here's a good game. You have to match the dinosaur to the type of coffee.
So like, what would the
Like
velociraptor,
Velociraptor
right?
is perfectly cold brew. Perfect. I feel like what are those ones with the Triceratops? They drank mochas.
Mochasaurus, bro.
Mochasaurus.
The ones that were already fast and shit, you know, they need like kava or something.
Kava? Oh yeah,
Like the
yeah, those little
skinny
chicken ones.
Yeah. They're just like running all quick and shit. Those things are off-putting, bro. I don't know. Dinosaurs are kind of off-putting, dog. They're like skinless,
They don't need pudding, bro.
reptilian. I don't know. Reptile. I don't fuck with reptiles.
Yeah,
dog.
I know
I'll
what
be
you
honest.
mean. Like looking at reptiles is sometimes scary because you're like you don't know what's going on in their brain because they don't have the same like facial construction that most mammals do, where you can tell their emotions.
Yeah.
Like I think that's why mammals are so different, because they have a lot of face muscles. Like the face muscles, or mammals have to have way more face muscles than reptiles, because they can make expressions. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That makes sense. More muscles, you know, but also they don't have fur, so maybe the mammals have just as much face muscles, but we don't see them because of the fur, or I don't know.
I get what you mean, but that's also a thing too, like the fur.
Like, what do you mean it's a thing?
Like that's why humans connect with mammals, like, and we don't connect with reptiles.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I feel real disconnected to reptiles. You know, like you just look at a lizard and like
and
he's doing like push-ups.
Yeah, you don't know
or
what
like
he's doing.
you don't know if he's doing push-ups or if he's humping the wall.
Yeah. Right, have you ever seen like Gila monster out in the wild?
Bro, those things. I haven't seen it in a while, but I would have shit my pants.
Dude,
if I
they're
seen it.
wild. Yeah, have you never seen one?
Nah.
No.
I've seen it like a
Like the
desert
reptile
museum
center or
and
whatever.
shit,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Bro, they're scary looking in the wild.
Yeah.
Cause you're like, I'm in nature. Anything could be out here. And then this like black and orange fat fucking lizard just comes crawling out of nowhere. It's like
the Trump of reptiles.
Dude, that's a good game. Match the reptile to the politician.
president.
Yeah, to the president.
Bro, I don't know. I think. Have you ever heard that like shit? I've heard some shit like, oh, Hillary Clinton is like a reptile woman, or like a
reptile person,
or a snake woman. Some term like that related to her, like and person, like she's like a crocodile person. I don't know. You never heard something like that?
Yeah, I know what you mean. But it's because the other side of the party is like, oh, she is heartless. Like she's like a reptile.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's like scary, like a reptile.
Oh, it's because I think also they have different blood temperature, right? Like
yeah, they're cold blooded.
Right, they're cold blooded. We're all warm blooded, like mammals, right?
Yep.
Ah. So when
I don't know what that is though. There has to be something in like the heart and the brain, because that's also two things that separate mammals from reptiles. I feel like their heart, like they're most mammals can make like rational emotional decisions, and I feel like reptiles are just like instinct. You know what I mean? Like you can become friends with like a random bunny rabbit if you're super nice. And I don't think you can become friends with like a random lizard.
If you have the social skills,
yeah, exactly.
you can pull it off. But lizard, you're not getting through.
Lizards.
Bunnies are assholes though.
Yeah, bunnies are assholes.
I don't know, but you think that mammals can really make rational decisions?
Okay. If we lived in a world where mammals and reptiles were like
Isn't there one more? Sorry.
birds, fish, birds, amphibians.
I think that might be it.
There's another one too.
Invertebrates, but I mean that's the same as amphibian, right?
Incels.
Fuck, what was I saying?
I'm sorry, dog. I fucking
No,
cut
it's
you
okay.
off. You're saying if we lived in a, you're saying you
Oh,
have
yeah.
a dream.
Okay.
In a world where reptiles and mammals.
No, I'm not saying if I had a dream.
Oh. Okay.
I'm saying, okay, in a
perfect
world
world.
where animals like bunnies and lizards, right, grew to be like human sized and like had human follow me, all right, had human like social stuff, like
Traits.
joints, but also like if you draw like a bunny cartoon person or like a lizard cartoon person as like a human, you know what you mean? If like on Cartoon Network or like Disney, like it's a lizard guy or like a bunny girl, you know. If I had a choice of those two people driving a bus with me in it, I would much rather have a bunny drive the bus and keep me safe than like a lizard drive a bus and keep me safe. You know, because I don't think the lizard can make rational driving decisions. Like lizards wouldn't stop at like yellow lights red lights or either one actually.
All right.
You know what I mean?
So you think lizards turn when it says no left turn? You know.
They're road drivers.
They do U-turns when it says no U-turn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I love I don't know, I guess the obstacle course that we had to jump to get to that point. But you swayed me, dog. I'm on
I
your
got
side.
you.
I'm like, I guess they would make more rational decisions.
Right?
You know?
See, I brought it back home. I brought
Yeah.
it with the fucking heat.
Nah, you convinced me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like no one has a story of like them having a pet lizard or a snake or a frog or whatever they do. No
That
one has a
ended well?
story. No, hold on. No one has a story of that that animal like calling 911 when that owner has a heart
A
attack.
dog calls 911 for you?
I've seen.
Oh,
that
there's
happen.
stories of that?
Yeah, there's stories of that.
Ah.
Even
Wait,
cats
Wait,
and
a
shit.
dog has an iPhone?
No, they're like trained to go like 911 and be like bark bark bark, and they're like we're on our way.
Whoa! Well, okay, where are these dogs? Can they like work at a call center?
They're like, bark, 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 and I can't get up.
No,
Press 2 for us.
you like call Verizon because your 4G sucks, and you get some guy on the line. He's like just barking. You're like, what the fuck? You're like this is the worst customer service ever.
Can I sniff your butt to say hello? Sniff your butt on the phone. Your asshole on the screen.
Ah.
Funny.
Damn, bro. I didn't know that about dogs, bro. Honestly, I think I need to get a pet.
You get a dog that calls not 911. He calls hookers for you.
Dude, could you imagine like what's a good dog name?
Depends on the dog.
I'll say Clifford.
What?
Dude,
Clifford after I clip him.
dude,
Clipper.
No, dude. Imagine
Clifford after I euthanize him or whatever.
Clifford the whore calling dog.
The first calling.
No, the whore dialing dog. Clifford the whore dialing dog.
That's like a pimp's like main dog.
Dude,
That's
yeah.
a pimp's like psychic.
I'm Cracker Jack, and this is my dog, the Clifford, the whore killing,
Cracker Jack the pimp.
or the whore calling dog, Clifford.
Known as Cracker Jack.
Cracker Jack's a good name for a pimp.
It's
Well,
a great
I
name.
think that's from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Or is it named Pepper Jack? I don't remember.
I have no clue, man.
I don't know, brother, honestly.
You guys ever seen that show?
I have not.
Cricket, cricket.
Oh, yeah, dude, I love that show. Always Sunny. Shout out that show.
No, I haven't seen it, bro, honestly. I get that show confused with Little Miss Sunshine or whatever.
What?
Never been such a- that was a
Because they always have sun in the. They both have sun in the title.
That's how, yeah, little effort
Sons
I
of
put
Anarchy.
into categorizing. That's how little effort I put into categorizing things in my brain, you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Dang, so everything in your brain is just like scattered.
it's alphabetical
That word.
order.
Oh, it's alphabetical. Okay. I got mine by like categories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
Which
start
are?
watching Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad?
Did you start watching it?
Nah, I didn't start
No,
watching.
it's-
Nah.
Bro, I saw. It's funny that we were talking about, you know, Stranger Things and all this last ep, and then I saw that Netflix collapsed because of the new season.
Yeah.
Everyone was trying to watch it,
Yep,
of Stranger
yep,
Things
yep.
or
Too
something.
much traffic.
But you were one of them.
I wasn't part of it.
Yeah.
I was actually maybe I was. No, because it was probably on Thursday, because it comes out like on Friday, right? Came out on Friday, but like people stay up on Thursday night, basically to Friday early morning to watch it. So yeah, no, that wasn't part of me though.
So you weren't
But
part
I did
of the
watch
problem.
it. I did watch it a little later, like a day later. It's pretty nice. But it was just like regular, expected. Like everything expected happened. So I was not like disappointed by that, but just like, oh, I just watched.
Like nothing blew your socks off.
Yeah. They're still on.
They're still on. Bro, have you ever rocked? Like, would you rather rock no socks, shoes, or like no underwear, jeans?
Kind of depends on what I'm doing, I think.
Just like, I don't know. I guess a whole week maybe.
A
So you
whole
can
week?
do everything.
A whole week. Ooh. I would probably want to go no underwear.
No underwear, jeans. But you gotta wear jeans though.
Take some shape.
Yeah, it sure would. But
Yeah. It's
I
gonna be
don't
like a
know.
nail filer, you know.
Yeah.
It's gonna
I
be
don't
sharp at the
know.
end of the weekend. You know?
I don't know, man. That's scary.
Cause then you know you go no socks, you got blisters, you got the sweat, you got the.
Yeah, and I fucking hate that. That's the worst thing ever.
Yeah, bro, that's some.
That's some white people shit.
Is it white people shit?
Did not wear socks?
Yeah,
Yeah, white people love doing that.
for real.
Yeah. Like, more white people do that than anyone else.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't been, you know.
White people wear the socks for the wrong shoe. White people will wear no socks with sneakers and then socks with sandals.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got it wrong.
Bro,
they
that's
got it
facts.
fucking wrong.
Bro, but I'll be honest. I'd rather fucking wear shoes with no socks than to go out in fucking sandals, bro.
Shoes
Like-
with no socks and go out in sandals.
I'll go out in, you know, some Berks or something like that. You know what I'm saying? This guy knows what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I go Berks
But
and
some
socks.
fucking you know, like it's like slapping. I don't know. It's just
Yeah, when
Bottom of those feet is
it's
dirty.
degrading. You know what I'm saying? It makes me feel like a little.
the
slut,
only
you know?
time like I would wear like flip flops like that is like when I'm at the beach. I don't do it like anywhere else.
Yeah.
Just because I don't fuck with that. But yeah, if I do go out and wear sandals, I always go socked up
With sandals.
in some Birks.
Oh, some Berks. Yeah,
Yeah,
some Berks
yeah.
and socks. You know what
Birks
I'm
and
saying?
socks. That's the fucking
It's the
move.
new age, bitch. You know
New
what I'm saying?
Yeah, people that don't wear socks are crazy.
Your feet stink.
Yeah, and stinky feet is like one of my top 5 worst things.
Bro, my feet stink with socks on.
Really?
No socks on? Can't imagine.
It's like third world country status, bro.
Yeah.
You see it all the time.
Literally.
A little bone popping up in their foot, you know, you see it, you know what I'm saying?
No, or
I
just
think
like
they're
seeing
just
like
bony.
seeing like the crusty heel. You know what I'm saying?
Crusty
That's
heel?
the worst,
Dude.
bro.
Fucking kill myself.
Crusty heel.
Crusty heel.
Krusty, that's just a horrible, like, rapper name. Krusty Hill in the house.
Crusty heel.
Dude, Crusty Heel's like the 18th member of Wu-Tang.
Next to Old Dirty Bastard.
Yeah. You got Old Dirty Bastard, RZA, Jizza, Crusty
Crusty
Heel. Yeah.
Krusty Hill right over here, man. He was from Staten Island. He was out there with
Yeah. Shout out Wu-Tang. We know they're watching.
Crusty heel.
Hey, I'll be part of Wu-Tang and I'll be Crusty Heel. For sure. For sure. If they let me be in Wu-Tang.
Yeah, you call me whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
you want.
exactly. Call me whatever the fuck.
Call
you
me
want.
Chafe Dick. I don't give a
Dude.
fuck.
That's like I already found like 2 podcast titles for this. Like for the episode, it's either Urban Holds or Krusty Hill.
Urban holes matter.
Shout out those urban holes.
I like that, man.
Dude, Urban Holes has to be a strip club name for in like somewhere in the deep south.
In the suburbs.
Girls spreading their ass.
Yeah. It's somewhere in like the backwoods of like Alabama or Louisiana. And
Yeah,
like,
like-
there's no urban people there. It's like white people.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
like
It's
some
like in the
hick-ass white
suburbs
people,
somewhere.
yeah.
There's a sign. You can't tell if it's, you know, like a restroom, like a public restroom,
Yeah.
or if it's a
Yeah.
fucking whorehouse.
Shout out Urban Hole Strip Club. If you guys want to sponsor the podcast, we'd love for you guys to be the first sponsor.
We really need a sponsor, you know, not really for the money, just to make the pod shorter, you know, just to have some content.
Just for some
For time.
For some time extension.
To kill time and shit. Yeah, bro, that's unfair. We don't.
I keep sliding deeper in this chair. The chair's
Told you we
easy.
should have done the beanbag, dog. You know.
Dude.
Both of us on the beanbag. It's a dream
Like
come
two
true.
little monkeys just hugging each other.
Well, that's a little racist.
One of us holds the lava lamp.
So they were right. That's the word monkeys.
Oh, okay. Do you have any crazy monkey stories?
Crazy monkey stories.
Are you talking about a vagina or are you talking about that's a nice monkey you got there?
No, I'm talking about monkeys.
Did we go down with the video, bro?
Oh, we good.
Oh, we're good. Sorry, I didn't know we were.
I got two things. Ready? One time when I was at the Reed Park Zoo, there was a monkey. Yeah, there's a monkey.
Oh, okay, at the zoo. I just thought Reed Park. I'm like, this monkey choking out one of the ducks? Like, what's happening?
Dude, I would love
He
to see
rides
that.
a duck. He's just going.
One of the monkeys was like standing, grabbing the gate like 20 feet up on like the part where like the sidewalk's right next to it. You know, it's like a square cage, and like this part is right where the sidewalk is. He was standing on it like 20 feet up and just pissing right out onto the sidewalk, and like it hit like the splatter like hit some little girl real close.
Oh, damn.
And I was like, you know, a couple 20, 30, 40 feet away, so like none of it got to me, but bro, it stunk. Like it like physically stunk from like 50 feet away, and this girl just got like a little splash on, like, you know, it like splattered, you know?
Ricochet.
And yeah, dude, it was just crazy. And everyone had to do like a big, because you know it was like the first part of the zoo, so you had to do like a big lap around it to get like going deeper into it. I was like, yeah, fuck that,
Damn.
fuck that. But also this other time at the
He R.
Reed Park
Kelly
Zoo-
the fucking
Yeah. Dude, that's R. Kelly's origin story. He got peed on by a monkey, and then he just wanted to do that to all the other little girls.
He had to
I won't be like that one day.
get his
It's
revenge.
like when people who get raped grow up to be rapists.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
Dude, don't sound so scared, bro.
Who's over?
He's like, yeah, that's 100% true,
I
and
was
it didn't
like,
happen to
fuck.
me, and I'm not gonna be a racist
I was like, fuck.
or a rapist.
I'm gonna be a rapist? A racist?
All those Trump voters, bro, they have something to hide.
Nah,
Shout
racist.
out.
That one's already too late. You know?
Shout
But rapist, I didn't know I was gonna be a rapist, dog. Fuck.
I don't know, maybe it's just a theory.
Tell that to a girl. It's just a theory.
You can say that to anyone and be like, it's just a theory, and then everything has become dispelled.
Say something horrific. Just wait for that awkward silence the next
Yeah.
2 minutes.
You're like in court pleading your case in front of the judge, and you're like, yeah, so I did kill this man, but it's just a theory.
It's just a theory.
It's
She's
just a theory.
He looks at the jury. Jury's like, Stat, motherfucker Wilder. Ah.
What were we talking about?
I don't know, bro. I don't remember.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you my other zoo story.
Oh, the other monkey story.
It wasn't a
Oh,
monkey
zoo story?
It's another zoo story. I wish I had more monkey stories. But one time when I was at the Reed Park Zoo, another time, I go to the zoo a lot, I guess. And I saw like the two grizzly bears fucking fighting.
Damn.
It's a boy and girl. And they're like pawing at each other, like slapping each other, and then the boy bear got all like barking loud and roaring. It was scary. It was scary as shit, and I was like 80 feet away behind some glass and shit, and I was like, dude, if you hear that in the wild, like, you're fucked.
You shit
like,
yourself.
Like, yeah, like the thought of hearing a beast like that in the wild is fucking bananas.
Damn.
Dude, it was crazy.
Bro, I seen a video recently too. A bear is chasing this guy, and the guy's got like a spray,
Oh,
like a bear spray. And I'm like, what the fuck is this guy gonna do with this bitch ass, spray over here? And the bear gets closer and closer, and the guy backs up, but he never actually sprays it. And then when he really gets close, he sprays it. It doesn't even touch it. It just goes like right in the air, and the bear turns around,
No way.
like hauls ass, bro. He runs away like
Shit.
I wonder what's in that fucking that can, bro? Like some period blood or what the fuck?
Dude, that's crazy.
Because they didn't even hit him, bro. Like he was pretty far away, but he starts charging at the dude. So he's like,
I
fuck,
just thought
and
of
he
a
goes.
I just thought of a good joke. What do gay twinks use to repel gay attackers? Bear spray.
Ah.
But why would a gay twink want to repel a gay attacker?
Because
He would
maybe
welcome
bears
it,
aren't
right?
his type.
Exactly.
Oh, but you said a gay attacker, not repel a bear.
No. The attacker is a bear. Like a gay bear.
Oh.
A bear that is gay.
Not like a gay grizzly bear, but you know what I mean.
He plays for the Grizzlies and he's gay.
Ah,
He plays
right,
for the
right.
Grizzlies.
Right, because they call because twinks are hairless, whatever dude, and then bears are like the hairy dudes.
Yep.
Ah.
There you go.
Where do you think you fall in that? Like in the twink to bear
Twink
scale?
to bear scale. I probably go like lemur.
You're a fucking red panda.
Yeah, red panda. Like I'll be a fucking fox.
Fox.
No, that sounds a little gay.
Yeah, man, sounds kind of gay.
Nah, man.
No, like you think you're more like on the twink side, or you think you're more on like, the bear side? Like, because I feel like neither of us are too far on one side. I would say I'm definitely more on the twink side. Like, I don't got a beard. You at least got a beard. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Nah, you fucking you got hair on your abs, bro. You're Middle Eastern, bro. You
hair your ass. I'm like,
that too.
When did I show you?
Nah, they leak. You know what I'm saying? But
They leak?
they leaked.
My ass leaks? My hairy ass leaks?
Damn,
Dude, you're not wrong.
leaky gut.
That should be leaky.
Yeah, so I think you're probably more on the bear side, dog. Cause you.
Yeah, I do got a hairy chest for being a semi-white guy.
Yeah.
but you're Italian. Italian people are hairy as shit, right?
I'm pretty much Italian.
Yeah.
I'm not
Pretty much
Italian, but I am.
I mean, you always do
I'm
the
pretty
banana.
much
and
Yeah,
the-
they got me cool. Yeah, you go down, you get your shit. Eh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just white people with a 10, that's it.
Yeah, white people are just like Italian people to white people are like Japanese people to all Asians. Like it's just like what you want to be.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Bro, in theory, I got a
So
theory.
in theory,
I got a theory that is it called 20?
yeah, 23 and me.
23. I got a theory that shit is bullshit, bro,
It is
and that they
bullshit.
just sent you back some bullshit thing that you're like a bunch of this, and you're like you want to believe it, so you're gonna fucking believe it.
They send you, like, they look through your Facebook profile, like, twice, and like, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
he says. Yeah.
He's into Kendrick Lamar, 2% black.
For real.
Send that into that shit, you know?
And then you get the thing, you're like fuck yeah.
You're like 2 N-words for me.
You're like I'm gonna use it.
I got the
2 a
N-word
day,
pass
2 a
twice.
day. Oh, that's funny. That's a bit right there.
Nah, but what do you think about that? I kind of feel like that shit's
No, that's totally
bullshit, bro.
So I think both things might be true. So that might be true, where it's sort of bullshit, or well, I mean, both could be true. But also another thing is like they might take your like, what do you spend, like a little, or you send a little piece of spit in, and they like you run all the DNA tests,
And it's
Another
through the
theory-
mail, dog.
right? Isn't that crazy? Like someone could steal that.
It's mail order, you know.
Some fucking homeless dude just get it, spits it in there.
Mail order DNA
Right?
test. Half bus at the fucking post office.
Dude,
You know that
I
fool
don't
works
give
at the
a
post
fuck.
office?
dude, that's crazy.
Bro, he's doing your mail right now.
Dude, I hope not.
He's delivering your check.
At least
Bro.
he's not doing my female. Hey.
There you go.
No days off.
Yeah, touch yourself. Shout out half this.
That joke took a lot. I don't know. You sucked it.
Yeah, you're like, all right.
Yeah, the gears are turning. Gears are turning.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Kind of. I feel like they're grinding. The gears are grinding. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, what happened to the magic, bro? I think.
What happened to the man?
I mean, you could. It's because the thing is.
Does it need a head start? Does it need like?
No, I think it's. I don't know if it needs a head start. It spins with the sun though. Like so, literally the sun.
Oh man.
Whenever it's at a certain
It's solar
time,
power?
not solar power, but it's like the magnetism of the sun. It just like at certain times of the day, it spins more because the magnetism of the sun just.
So it's kind of like the real sun.
Yeah. So it's like the Earth in a way, but the Earth don't spin that fast though. Because if so, you know.
No, the Earth does spin fast.
Bro, I got another theory.
Yes, but like a bit will last a day. If you know what I mean.
Oh, I get you.
Bro, I got another theory. Now, I love how on this podcast we've talked about monkeys and amphibians, reptiles, the difference between them.
Theories.
Black urbans. I mean. urban holes. My bad. Black,
black-
urbans. It's like.
But it's literally all been, you know, theories, 0%, you know, factual, and or research done.
Yep.
Data, 0%, you know.
No data.
But I got another theory, you know, another thesis. I got a feeling that on the days that, you know, some days you're like, today went by real fast, man. And usually you talk to people and you're like, yo, today's going by slow as fuck. And they're like, yeah, it's dragging, dog. I got a feeling that those days the Earth is spinning maybe a little slower, and then the days
Like
when it goes by quick, the Earth.
Minuscule amount.
Yeah, a minuscule amount, nothing crazy, but
it affects
maybe
everything
it's going
so
a little bit
minuscule.
quicker someday. You're like, oh shit, it's Or,
Yeah, no, that's a good theory, and that might be true because think about it, like if you put like a bunch of ants on like a ball like this, and you spun it just a little bit, like all the ants are going one, like the same speed, but then if you go like a little bit more, like if you like move the ball a little bit faster, they're going a little bit faster, and like they might not know the difference, but it's definitely happening.
Yeah, you should put a mic on those motherfuckers. Yeah, the whole time, bro.
Exactly, you know what I mean?
But they, I don't know, dog.
Dude, do you ever think like roller coasters affect your like not circadian rhythm, but like your ability to guess like the time?
How do you dance like that? What's that?
So you get jet lagged after a damn roller coaster.
No, kind of like a minuscule amount, because like if you do that like so much, like let's say your job is like to be a full-time roller coaster rider, your time like your second would feel some type of different, either more or less than like a person who's never been on a roller coaster's second.
It's like a person who's been in a car before, opposed to like a person that's like an
well,
person.
well, it's like when you're like driving 90 on the freeway, and then you get off and you're in a neighborhood and you're going 15. You're like, 1 minute is like so much longer going 15 miles per hour versus 90.
So we're literally living too fast.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I feel
do you
like
think,
took three analogies to get to
there you go.
I'm like, now I get you.
See, this is my brain. Like, so could you imagine, like, so you're doing, like, a roller coaster ride, but you're jumping around, you're going all crazy. It's, like, one of those crazy ones where it's, like, flipping and whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that's going to feel a lot longer than a minute and 30 seconds. But you're, like, just moving so fast, like, your heart rate is probably, like, going more, and your, like, blood's pumping more. Like, it just probably speeds up everything. So then in your brain, you're probably like, oh, seconds aren't as fast or seconds are faster than they are normally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get what you mean. This part of the podcast is sponsored to you by fucking, I don't know.
Tyler's fucking crazy brain,
man. But I mean, I understand what you mean, because if a person is like living a faster life than another person is, obviously their relativity of time is different opposed to the other person, because they're living a life, let's say, 50 miles per hour compared to 120. So I see what you mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean, bro. But I think it probably applies to ants. Like you said, like...
But not humans.
I don't know if it applies to us too much. I don't know. Put an ant on a roller coaster and then tell me, Then get back to me.
That ant is going to have a hell of a...
I think an ant would just explode.
On a roller coaster?
I think so.
Because of how much fun they're having?
Dude, you know what'd be crazy? If you bring like an ant farm on a roller coaster.
They're like, fuck
yeah. That'd be crazy. Well, actually what you could do is you just take like an ant farm and like attach it to a rope and start swinging it around.
That's a roller coaster. Right?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But not for us. Like if we were the ants, that would suck.
Like you said, but not for us. Yeah. We're better than that. This is for somebody else to, really take upon.
Do you think eventually someday we're just gonna be, if we aren't already, do you think we're just gonna be ants to some other creature?
Oh yeah, like you were saying, if we aren't already, like how we were saying, to another alien in another galaxy, they're way bigger than us, and they're like, these fools,
and they're like,
these fools are tiny.
I don't need to step on an anthill, but maybe today I feel like it.
They're like, why am I gonna go to Earth? I don't even fit, yo.
Yeah, exactly. Can you imagine that shit?
Now, him, you don't want doing your lady, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do actually.
Take half plus over that any day,
Do you think like that aliens, like when they live among us right now?
Probably.
Like, and if they do you think that you at least had interacted with one? Have you ever been in the store and seen people like, this guy's kind of weird, like he's off?
Yeah, maybe not interacted by like talking or anything face to face, but definitely like a visual. I've never been like, oh, that person's just not one of us, or they're like trying so hard to not be one of us, or one of us that they look like not one of us.
Yeah.
Where they're like it's like, this is what freaks me out when I'm like driving, like doing whatever stuff, and I just see like a white guy with like white hair, glasses, blue shirt, red Prius.
Albino?
Like, and he doesn't blink, and you can't hear any music.
He's not bumping
coming out of his car. Like he's just like stagnant. Are people just not alive?
Maybe, bro. But I know what you mean.
Maybe he was just high as fuck and just zoned in.
Today, maybe there's a cop behind him and shit.
Yeah.
You haven't seen.
He thought you were the cop. He's just look ahead, don't look at it.
Today I looked at this fucking guy like next to me, cause I don't know why, when you're switching songs or whatever, there's silence in the car. So I heard this fucking guy's playlist, and it's like some screamo shit, and the dude's like right? Barely even like, but then he took off like they manifested in different.
That was me, my bad.
They probably manifest their shit in another way, probably serial killers or like people that don't like bump at like red lights, they're probably aliens or serial killers
or Democrats.
Now politics. To the politics.
And now politics.
Bro, fuck the politics. I'm so disappointed. We literally brought this thing from out there and it like stopped spinning.
Dude.
It was like doing magic, spinning right here, physics, magic shit.
Be God, spill yourself. Get it. Grab it.
There's like, oh, I see what it. Oh wow. All right. Well.
Totally just grab it, spin it like that, and just fucking put it back in. Give them a hell of a day. Fucking assholes.
We're right there.
Bro, fucking turn it away from China.
No, you have to see China.
Look at China.
Face your fears.
Look at that big panda pop.
I'll look at them, cause they're looking at us.
Xi Jinping.
I'll look at them, but they can't tell. I'm looking at them.
But they don't know.
They don't know. Not because they have squinty eyes. That's not what I meant.
That's because they can't read. Because the letter's all fucked up. Look at him.
Yo, what?
I thought he was saying because they're too focused on the math, They never get to the,
They never do their
language
arts department.
That's what I thought you meant. I was like,
that's what I kind of got. Yeah,
but it was a lot more innocent.
It was a little bit. But yeah, so that's that.
That's that.
What do you think? What's your favorite ocean?
Ocean?
Yeah.
Frank Ocean.
Frank's.
That's right. Yeah. Now, favorite ocean? Ocean Spray.
Ocean's 11.
I don't know.
Spray.
What's the one right here by the Pacific?
Yeah, that's the Pacific.
Pacific, dog. That's the only one I've been to, I guess. Dog.
Really?
Yeah, which one you been to?
I've been to Pacific and Atlantic, I think.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Which one you like better?
Pacific.
Did you feel a difference?
Nah.
No.
I think water's water.
Water's water. Which is colder?
I think the Atlantic's colder, right?
I've never been.
Yeah, me either, bro.
I'll go to the Caribbean and the Pacific. And
Hey Siri, what ocean is colder?
Arctic.
Here's an answer from worldatlas.com. The Indian Ocean is the warmest ocean, while the Arctic Ocean is the coldest.
But the Indian Ocean's the hottest.
Bro, your ocean is the hottest.
We're the hot boys.
Hot
We're the hot
boys.
water boys. You got cold water everywhere. Meanwhile, us right here, we're hot as fuck.
Meanwhile, right here. Yeah,
Bro, there you go.
where you popping? What do you think it's like?
Our freaking food is hotter than our ocean, but just barely.
just
fucking barely.
There you go.
Damn, dog.
Our women aren't as hot as our
I don't know, bro. I feel like Indian women, just like Mexican women, they have a stereotype for like being a little bit like hairy, like
Yeah.
like in all the right places, but also like in all the wrong places. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, a little bit of a stash, maybe the low back. Maybe
Sometimes
the
I like
forearm. I'll take one of them, but I don't want all of them.
Yeah, no one's giving you all of them, bro. Who do you think you are?
You ever seen a hairy chest in a woman, where it's just like boobs, but there's hairy chest on it?
Nuh-uh.
That would be intriguing.
I'm sure we could find one.
Okay.
Probably here in Tucson.
Let's look.
No, bro, but the amount of armpit hair I've been seeing on girls and the length of it, bro, I'm not gonna lie, The other day, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I pretty much almost gagged, bro. Like, I saw a chick, reach for something. I don't even know. And I still got. I was like, oh. Well.
Well. Yeah, it's interesting for sure.
I feel like I want to like it because it's like natural, and I like natural things on women. Like I like a natural beauty. Look on women. Like I don't like too much makeup. I don't like too much fake stuff. Keep it natural, and pretty. So I don't know what my point was, but
something about armpit hair.
Oh yeah, I want to like it, but I can't. But I can't, dog.
I think it's more. I think it's like a. I think this shows where humans are at in their evolution, because it's like, yeah, when we were like cavemen and stuff, women were all like everyone was hairy, cavemen and cavewomen, and cave theys and thems.
Yep.
All hairy. Shout out the cave them and thems, they and thems, Eminem. But everyone was hairy back then. But now, like, there's like a standard set for how beautiful women are, because we have technology, and that technology made not just women but men and women look more like attractive, groomed, right? Exactly, groomed is the right word. But I think where we're at in our human evolution is like, we still acknowledge that it was back here, and now it's up here. But do you think in like a couple thousand years it's gonna be like people don't even acknowledge that we were cavemen anymore, because they're so fascinated by like just being more and more beautiful and more like groomed? I
think so, especially if we're going the chips way. I'm seeing all this chip shit here and there, and I don't know. That's gonna, iRobot. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna turn into iRobot, and you might, although you might get some dance moves with it, it don't come with, too many other human perks.
Not only that, like a lot of fucking surgery too, dude. Like, cavemen didn't have the wild BBL.
Yep.
You didn't see fucking Brazilian butt lifts on fucking cavemen, fucking drawn on caves and fake titties.
That'd be funny.
That would have been, imagine
see some caveman porn.
Fucking wall painting.
That's probably how they did porn, but they probably didn't even think of porn back then.
They do rocks for tits and shit.
Yeah.
Just put it in, like, stuff him up.
Or some like acorns.
Some acorns.
Imagine the first fucking drag that was like a fucking caveman.
the first cave drag.
The caveman drag, the cave drag.
That'd be hot.
But see, that's the thing. There's like how we say. We weren't, I guess, as groomed. There wasn't, I guess, these standards or like ways of thinking. Like when we think of a woman, we think of this. When we think of a man, we think of this. When we think even of a drag, we think certain things. But back then, if everybody was hairy, everybody had long hair, and then the clothes is limited.
Everyone just survived. But now we're surviving so easy, where we're able to like augment ourselves, change ourselves in like such a drastic way, where we're moving farther and farther away from just surviving, because surviving has just become so easy.
Yeah, bro, that's why.
And that's why. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. What's your way?
No, I was gonna say, and that's why like people who are like both financially rich and like money like wealthy with wisdom, like they don't give a fuck about their looks.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think that's why.
Yeah, that's probably it, bro.
Part of it's like not caring about what people think about you.
Yep.
Well, I was gonna say that's why I like getting laid off. Cause I actually had that thought, bro, that it's kind of put me in a little bit of a survival mode. Like in your head, you're like, I gotta hustle to make ends meet, just doing my thing without actually working for a company or whatever.
Yep.
And it is like a little bit of survival, because you're like day to day kind of.
Exactly.
And I actually had that thought, bro, today, no lie, that I was kind of like in survival mode a little bit because of that. So
yeah.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, no, that's like a modern day survival. Like when you're on like survival mode.
Bro, that's why I don't know. What do you think about that? I feel like I feel like everybody probably believes in their head that they could survive being homeless. And I have always wondered that, like, oh, what would it be like to be homeless for a little bit, and do it for a little bit, but Do you have you had that fantasy?
Oh yeah.
You think it's a common fantasy around people?
No, I think it's like, how many days do you think I could live outside on the streets without going back to my place? Because I have the key. Like, if you're like, oh, the key's just in my pocket. The key's just, oh, I can just like tap out whenever. It's like, oh, the tapping out's right there. The nice hot shower and the nice bed and the nice kitchen is right there.
Bro, we should do it for a challenge, bro.
Oh man, dude, if this podcast gets 500,000 likes, we'll live outside for a week straight.
All right, 500,000. No,
500,000 likes. I think that's like a record.
Just do the cheat code and just like go backpacking.
Okay, there you go.
Because it counts. You're not home.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I feel like it kind of comes from that idea. Maybe it's like a little bit of wanting to be a nomad, and maybe that's where it's kind of manifests in that fantasy.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel like a lot of people have that fantasy.
No, I think everyone does.
And
everyone does. Everyone does have that fantasy when they're in their like late teens, 20s, little 30s, because it's like they realize like who they are. Like they're starting to realize who they are, and they're starting to realize how short life is. So they're like, I want to see as much as possible. Yeah, I still have a lot of years left, but like the time is now to go see and do things. Like it's the same reason why people go on like backpack trips to Europe or like whatever.
Yeah.
You know? I think it's the same idea.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Not drive, but I guess a little bit of a fantasy or some type of thing.
Yep.
I mean, there's also the ability of like you said right now, we're not in a position where we have to be like in survival mode all the time because we're not hiding from lions, tigers, and bears and shit, and we're not hunting for food every day. We have the choice to either be groomed and shit, or even have a choice to even have a house. Because right now with like the whole movement that people are moving into tiny houses and shit, also because it broke too, but it's also like when people do it because they also want to downsize and shit. Now even if you have a limit of resources, you still have the opportunity to just make you dumb down your life in a way.
I see what you mean. Like you can be so wealthy and so well off that you don't even need like jet skis and private jets and yachts. You can just be like, oh, I make enough money where I can choose the type of lifestyle I want to live, and the type of lifestyle I want to live is living in this tiny house and more traveling and whatever.
Yeah, prioritizing.
Bro,
shit.
you know what's I heard on I think Rogan one time, probably many times, but you know why people are scared of like public speaking?
Why?
Because like when we were like caveman and women back in the day, and you had to like be like a public speaker, like present in front of your like tribe in front of and all those people before you were gonna get banished. And so now it's like set like an ancestral trait from back then why people are afraid of public speaking, because when our ancestors and cavemen did it, it's because they were about to get kicked out of the tribe and become homeless and like fend for themselves in like the forest and woods.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Damn, we're back, bro. Sorry. I'm sorry to cut off the action, but I had to piss so hard, bro. I was about to have a prostate orgasm, bro.
I've never had one of those. But
not lying, bro. I think that's how hard I had to fucking leak.
Wait, isn't the prostate in your ass?
Yeah.
So you almost had a regular male orgasm? Because you had to pee?
You hit your own G-spot, though.
But I think they say that when you have to pee, like when you get older and you can't hold it, it's because you have an inflamed prostate. So it's pushing or whatever, and it makes you have to pee. Right. That's why.
That's why old men pee so much.
I thought the joke would work.
See, I just don't know about old men's prostates as much as you do.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Experience.
Yeah.
No, but you were talking about, you were talking about something good.
I don't know. We can talk about 4th of July.
Oh, 4th of July?
Yeah.
What's
do
up?
Anything?
Just a couple firecrackers.
Did Mexicans do anything?
This was the first year I had ever actually done anything.
Oh, yeah.
But Mexicans love firecrackers, bro. They're like the Chinese. They love them firecrackers.
Dude, I think
anything that's an explosion.
Every nationality likes explosions. And
a Molotov cocktail.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything.
They're every flavor of human. They have one. Yeah.
But it was just chill, just regular fireworks, nothing crazy. What about you?
Nah, I just had some barbecue, hung out with everyone. Yeah, we didn't do any fireworks. We didn't go watch any fireworks. I was just exhausted.
Yeah.
Maybe a little drunk.
Okay.
So
there you go. A little tipsy.
Yeah, good 4th of July by me.
Yeah.
Ate some food, drank some beers. That's that. That's all I need.
Yeah, that's all you can ask for. A fancier meal than normal. Yep. Maybe not even fancier, just like a bomb ass meal, you know,
Yeah.
and with a little effort in it, and you know, that's it. A good hang.
What do you think about what do you think about I sent you this post. What do you think about Andrew Schultz doing his comedy special on his website?
I thought it was dope, bro. Like, I thought it sucked because he said he had to buy it back.
Yeah, that does suck.
That part sounds terrible, bro. Because
because I'm sure he sold it.
Like he gave it to them,
signs
whatever. But I feel like if I don't know nothing about that. Obviously, I'm never, not even close to that level, you know. But I kind of feel like with these things like Netflix and all these companies, I guess, if they don't watch your special beforehand, don't commit to this shit and then come to me after and try to cut my shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what do you mean by that?
Like basically, if Netflix gets your special, and they're like, yeah, we'll put your special up, boom, whatever, we'll buy your special, and then they watch it. So they basically sign you without watching it, and then they watch it and they're like, oh, we're gonna have to cut this, and this. Yeah. You're like, why didn't you watch it before you actually bought it?
That's a good point.
Watch it before you buy it.
Why didn't they, when it was sold, why didn't they know they didn't want to edit it? And if they didn't tell, like, that's fucked up.
No, they did want to edit it, but he was like, nah, don't take my jokes out.
But then why did he have to buy it back?
So he basically they were gonna put out an edited version, and he wanted the real version, and that's what I'm saying. Like, these companies should not buy someone's special and like say they're gonna put it out and then look at the special and be like, oh no, I'm gonna edit this and this, you know. First look at it, and if you honestly do want to put out the special how it is, put it out. And if you don't agree with it, you don't want the backlash, then don't commit to it. You know, it's like, it's a give and take. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, this is just a theory, and I love Andrew Schultz. He's probably in my top 3, definitely is. But what do you think of the theory that it's not real? What do you think of the theory? This is a marketing ploy to get him that? Because if he put out a special and didn't do this and just was on Netflix right away, like, it'd be big. Like, people would like talk about it.
But he's not gonna put it on Netflix.
Exactly. But just what if? Or what if he was like, oh, I'm gonna put it on Netflix. I'm gonna say my jokes got cut, and I'm gonna put it on my website for $15, so the pay goes directly to me, and I get all the statistics and analytics, all that shit. And the Netflix, or the whatever, he didn't say Netflix, but the streaming fallout was just a ploy. And he's a clever kid.
Now this is the thing. I don't really believe it, but the only reason I see people are saying it is because he didn't say which buyer.
Which streamer, yeah.
Which streamer. That's the word I'm looking for, streamer. I was saying companies.
Streamer. Same thing.
He didn't say which streamer it was, and maybe it was just not to burn any bridges or anything like that.
Yeah,
obviously.
That's true.
But I feel like that's why people are saying maybe it was like a plot.
But honestly, I don't think it is. That's just like a what if. But I'm glad that is going the way it is, because I think comedy should be in a free speech, like it's a free speech sport
format.
Yeah, format. I don't know why I said sport. You know what I meant. You know what I meant.
Yeah.
It's a free speech format. So, yeah, I get it that companies have like values and reputations and stuff to live up to. But let's say it was Netflix that denied him streaming. Netflix has like TV shows with like rape and like murder and like they have like documentaries about that shit. Like they have like real shit living on their current website where it's like this isn't appropriate. This isn't like safe for kids to watch. This isn't like whatever. But then when a comedian does it, it's like, oh, we can't have that. And then the comeback is oh, when it's on Netflix in that format, it's just on a show or it's like make believe or. But no, there's like documentaries, and even if it what was I saying? I had another thing.
That it's make believe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is make believe, and but the joke goes that argument goes the same way. He's a fucking comedian.
That's what I'm saying.
Talking bullshit out of his ass in a clever, hilarious, funny way, but
embellishing, being exaggerated to make things funny. It doesn't mean everything we're saying up there is true, or like, why don't they just put like a little disclaimer, like I I don't know. Like these fools have so much money, they can't put up a disclaimer that says we do not support the views seen in this or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? To just like get the backlash off them, wash their hands off of it, and then still make the business.
Like affiliate with it, yeah.
Like, but I really like that Schultz is doing the website way. Like Louis C.K. did it, and I think Jim Gaffigan did one on his website because. Like, think about how much Schultz has influenced, like, comedians, like, putting their material out. Yeah. So he did the clips of the crowd work. Now that's all you see is fucking clips of crowd work.
He built that shit.
Everywhere. And so if doing your comedy thing on your own website becomes kind of the norm, it's kind of dope. Because then everybody kind of accepts, all right, well, I'm just going to go to this food's website or go to this food's website and watch it, you know. And I bought Louis C.K.'s special. You get to keep it for like years. I don't think I have it anymore, but I think I had it for like 2 years.
That's really cool. Yeah, I think it's good that the power is back in the creator's hands. I think anything in a artistic or creative sense should always be owned by the creator.
Yeah.
Like I don't think businesses should get in the spot of creativity. And the customer, or not the customers, but the customers or the viewers. The viewers is the word. And that it just creates an unauthentic experience, and to have real, authentic, creative experiences is what drives people.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go, like here's an example. If you go to like an art show, and you want to see like the classic. Like Renaissance art or whatever, but then at the end of the museum it says all these are fake or secondary or were traced in or just copied and paste. You'd be like, what the fuck? Like,
what do they call them? Not a deploy.
Decoy?
A decoy, yeah. Like they literally just build a replica.
Yeah, exactly.
A
replica. Yeah, if they were just replicas of all the art, you'd be like, well, that kind of sucks. You'd be like, I still saw like what it is, but I didn't see the meaning and the purpose form behind it. Yeah, exactly. And I think in some ways that's what gets done to not just comedy but everything in our artistic world when it gets censored by something that's not creative, you know.
Yeah, it goes through like the processing of the industry. When it gets processed by the industry, now it's like the other end of it is like. Yeah, I guess kind of washed down version.
Yeah.
But I think that the reason, like how you said, it affects everything. I think probably music or like Tarantino talks about how in his movies they would tell him, hey, don't do this crazy scene. But yeah, it's true. People always go for the authentic, the real. And I think that comedians, we work so hard, like coming up with the material and then working on it, making it good. And then you actually put it out. That's where... Like, you don't want this to be a washed down version because we work so hard on this shit. You don't want it to be.
And I think another reason why it's so important for authentic artistic experiences to be published, like to be out there, is because that's what really grabs a hold of creativity in influences in other people. Because if that same example I had with like the art museum, if you went through the art museum and you got told everything was fake, you'd be like, well, that fucking sucks. I never want to be a painter or a sculptor or an artist.
Right.
You'd be like, oh, I'm gonna get washed down by this other, like it's gonna be faked, right? But if you see all the real stuff, you get inspired. Like you get real inspired of what a person's creative brain is capable of, and you're like, fuck, man, I could do that. Like that's like my whole creative and journey to get to comedy. You know what I mean? Like that's why I do it, because I like watching real authentic comedy and be like, fuck, man, I could do that. Like, yeah, it's harder than it looks, but it's like that's where inspiration comes from, like the real authentic stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, for sure. No, they say art imitates life.
Yep.
You know, with everything.
Exactly.
But I really like that where you said, you know, like that shit inspires you, and like other art. Like, it doesn't even have to be, like, art doesn't have to just inspire artists. It inspires, like also blue-collar, regular working people, you know what I'm saying, to do whatever. And, like, I kind of like thinking of comedy the way that Eminem once said. He in one of his songs he goes, I don't remember. He says, I say some real shit or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Something every rapper says.
Yeah.
But then he says, the only difference is I got the balls to say it.
Yeah.
And I don't gotta fake it or some shit.
I don't gotta front or sugarcoat it at all.
Yeah, or
I just get
sugarcoat
on
it.
the mic, spit it, and whether you would like to admit it, I shit it better than 90% of the rappers out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that song.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called. But
I don't remember which one it is either, bro. But yeah, like that's the real shit. We're all thinking that's what we do. Everybody's thinking it. We're just saying it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. So yeah,
Comedy.
I think comedy going forward in the future is going to be more like more artists getting their power back. I think more people are just going to put on their own website, their own YouTube, their own whatever, and yeah, I think that's the way things are going.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I dig it. I mean, that's why I love YouTube and shit. It's pretty much YouTube has been not single-handedly, but it's been like probably one of the biggest parts in helping creators and all kinds of artists of music and comedy and different things to become independent.
Yeah, I think YouTube, when it first started, it didn't even know how big it was going to be. You know, it didn't know how influential it was going to be, because when it started, it was just like, oh, guys making videos and they needed a place to put it, and then they needed other people there, so it was just like another website, you know. But now it's something where it's like global, and people get their news from it, and people get influenced and inspired by it. It's like I don't know. It's like a free range news form.
It's a huge platform, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's like ranges everything: documentaries, movies, music, fucking. There's only like not porn. Is the only thing that's not on YouTube, you know. But when I was a little kid and I was too afraid to look up porn, I would go on YouTube and put like Megan Fox bikini. Or
I would do the exact
lesbians
same.
kissing.
I remember doing that in like the computer lab in like 4th grade.
The computer lab.
Yeah, I would sit in the corner. I'm a pervert, bro. I would sit in the corner computer, and I'd look up Megan Fox.
Yeah.
Titties. And then I just like switch to the other tab when the computer teacher would walk by.
Yeah.
Dumb bitch.
But on top, it still said Megan Fox.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's just a paper I'm working on.
Bro, I had that shit one time happen at my old job and shit. My boss had the fucking bad habit of like standing over me when I was on my phone. Like if I was gonna show him something on my phone, where like he like stand right here, but I'm like, yo, I haven't found it yet. You know what I'm saying? Like give me a little bit of privacy. I don't know what I'm gonna see in my camera or whatever.
Yeah.
But one day I was on like Safari, obviously, and the Popeye spicy chicken sandwich that just came out, and there was this couple doing that did a video where the chick is eating a Popeye chicken sandwich, and she's like riding him, you know, like it's on Pornhub, cool. And it was really smart because they were using the hype of the Popeye chicken sandwich for the algorithm of Pornhub.
Yep.
They know what they were doing, bro. But anyways, I had to watch that, and I guess I didn't close the tab. But then I opened like all the tabs like that, and my boss was there next to me, and like one of the tabs said, "Girl eating Popeye's chicken sandwich gets railed" or whatever. And I was just like, "Oh shit, I hope we didn't see that."
He's like, "Yeah, let me pull that up."
He's like, "Damn, dog, send me that."
Yeah.
He's like, "Can you make that a PDF?"
I've accidentally opened porn in front of my coworkers or bosses too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like when I first got hired at
on
my
your phone?
last job. Yeah, when I first got hired, and like I had to like get the company website, and it like opened up Safari, and on the last thing it was like the porn. Yeah, so good times.
Damn.
Didn't see it though, but I was like, oh, I hope you did. I hope they did. Yeah. What else we got to talk about?
I don't know, bro. I think what are we at? We're like an hour. Huh?
We're about an hour and 10.
Cool.
Yeah,
I think I don't know. You know, anything else you wanted to touch on?
Did you guys touch it back with like Dwayne the Rock Johnson being homeless or like being a fucking caveman?
All right, we're gonna settle
that's
this.
That's where we started. That's how I remember the beginning. Something about the Rock Johnson being a caveman.
All right, let's settle this first, bro. Neanderthals.
False.
Neanderthals.
There's a
Fuck.
subhuman version that existed. Yeah.
Right. Caveman, Neanderthals, The Rock.
Yeah,
That's the
how did
evolution
we get
chart.
there? Yeah, he is the next. He is the next thing on the evolution chart.
He
I think
should be.
More and more people are gonna start wanting to be like him. Or
Bro.
look like him.
Yeah, dudes on gear should be the next gear. Should
Yeah.
be the next guy on the evolution
Yeah.
chart. Why not?
That makes sense.
That's something that wasn't possible before. Evolution.
Exactly. Well, at least, or here's another thought. Like, they evolved on accident. We have the ability, because we're aware of evolution, to evolve on purpose.
Yeah.
So we could be like, oh, I don't like the way whatever, and you can be like, I want to be less like that to steer our evolution in a different direction. Whether we do it on purpose or on accident, we're already
Bro,
doing it.
even when we were talking about earlier about the, are people going to be all weird and different in the future? What about all these fake babies that are being made in the labs, bro? Like that you get to like pick like their genes and all that
the
shit. Like what is this fucking
editing? That's wild,
bro?
I wonder if that's real.
Well, I want to know how fucking real the kid is. You know what I'm saying? Like those dudes are all gonna grow up to be fucking school shooters or something.
Yeah, maybe because they're like missing like a human component.
No soul.
Yeah, no soul.
Damn.
Soulless.
I don't know, bro. I'm not saying that they're soulless, but I haven't met a baby that was, I guess, not just fucked with genetically, but like the ones that you create. They're like, all right, you pick everything. Like that's too much fucking with DNA.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Well, and it gets into like a weird debate of playing God with things. You know.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I think that's what like. I mean, the Nazis were definitely trying to do that back in World War II.
Oh
like
yeah.
edit people.
Yeah.
And maybe it's the same, not like the same like direct lineage of study, but it's the same like, you know.
Like it could take us in the same direction.
Yeah, the same direction. Yeah. Like I'm sure, like, cause you know how ex-Nazi people created NASA.
But it's like NASA, Nazi. You kind of see it.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
NASA.
Hey, it's the NASA pizza.
It was not. It was first. It was Nazi. They're like, it looks too much like Nazi. You're like, fine.
We're going to the moon with this Natsa. We're gonna fucking
They're like, write it, but in American.
explore the Natsa for this.
I need to get my nuts off.
There you go.
Get your balls off, man.
There you go, dog. Well, I don't know. I think that's it. What do you
Yeah,
think?
I think
You guys got anything going on?
we'll be at open mics.
Oh, you
I-
open micing?
I thought I didn't have anything for July, but it turns out I do have a show.
Where
Tim's.
at? The Tim's?
At Tucson Improv
That's
Movement.
lit.
I'll be there.
What
The
day?
29th or August?
July 15th.
July 15th? Nice.
July 15th is a Friday, so I'll be there. And other than that, we'll be bombing all around town.
Yep, you can catch us
That sounds
there.
kind of terrorist.
Well, not like that. Not
Well,
like
we
that.
are the Brownie and the Downie, so
The Brownie and Downie guys. We out.
gang.